Turning now to Minneapolis, investigators have spent hours interviewing the mother of the gunman who killed 2 children in Wednesday's school shooting. Lana Zak has been on the ground all week for us and joins us again from Minneapolis. Lana, what more do we know about this interview that happened today? Do we know anything about what was said?
Well, Caitlin, the investigation is still ongoing. They are trying to understand from the shooter's mother if there were any significant warning signs that she was aware of. Because remember, this shooter had no significant criminal history. The firearms were all purchased legally. So there wasn't the sort of warning signs that police and the FBI look for to try and prevent something like this from happening. We also have learned more about those 4 search warrants that were executed, including at a private residence. At one point, it was believed that the shooter had been staying with a friend recently. CBS News has learned from a neighbor that he was renting that place and didn't have a personal connection to it. That investigation, though, as far as trying to figure out why this person committed this unexplainable act, will really provide no additional solve for the families here who are grieving, because there simply isn't anything that could justify a person who, as investigators say, was obsessed with killing children. And on that note, there wasn't an obvious tie or an obvious grievance to the church or to the school, even though we know that the shooter had attended it previously.
On that point, we are starting to hear from these grieving families, something that you and I, no one can imagine having to go through. I do want to play a little bit from what we heard from the father of that 8-year-old boy killed, Fletcher Merkel. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
Please remember Fletcher for the person he was and not the act that ended his life. Give your kids an extra hug and kiss today. We love you, Fletcher. You'll always be with us.
And I know we've all been taking that directive to hug our children extra tightly. I know that we're hearing from others as well. What more have we heard from him? And also, we're, of course, thinking of the family of that 10-year-old girl that was killed, Harper Moisky. What more are we hearing?
Yeah, Harper Moisky. Yeah, there's 2 white crosses here, Caitlin, that previously didn't have names on it, and we now see Fletcher and Harper's names on those. We have heard from a statement from Harper's family. They said that they are grieving an unbelievable loss, not just for Harper, but for Harper's younger sister, who now will go through life without her sibling. They also said that they want to make sure that her memory fuels action, and that's part of what we're hearing here as the community is trying to come together all over the city now. We're starting to see these ribbons appear with green and blue. This one was cut by children, as you can kind of see from the roughness of it. But this is all, these are in the colors of the school. And one survivor's family said that they felt like they were being hugged when they first saw these ribbons starting to appear. And now we are seeing them spread all throughout Minneapolis, Caitlin.
The strength of that community is surely on display. Lana, thank you so much for your reporting all week. You've been on the ground since the beginning. We're thinking of you as well. Thank you for bringing that to us.